Hello, it's Raymond. I'm sitting in this opulent hotel suite. I'm on vacation with some of the most famous people in the world. Dr. John Gray, who wrote Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Jack Canfield, who has written more New York Times #1 top 10 best-selling books than anyone else in the entire world. Stephen M. R. Covey, who made famous the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and many others. Marcy Shimoff, who has a book right now on the New York Times #1 right now at this moment, #1, called Love for No Reason. Why? I've thought deeply about it, and sitting here in my hotel room, I decided to share it with you. Why do I have this access to such wonderful people? Why is my income so high? Why are my relationships so blessed? Why am I fit? Why am I healthy? Why do I have this net worth and this income? Why? What is the difference? What have I got? And I thought about it deeply, and I figured it out. You see, you and I share two basic things in common. #1, we were born with no clothes. #2, we were born with no knowledge. We started with no clothes and no knowledge. What's the difference? If we had an equal start, if I didn't have a head start and you didn't have a head start, we were totally equal, then why did I go so far ahead? What's the difference? And I've noticed the difference is the people that I find and work my way up to and become friends with. It's relational capital. You'll want to write that down. Relational capital. Relational capital has been the key to my success up to now, but in 2011, if that's not at the top of your strategic agenda, write that down. If that's not at the top of your strategic agenda, then you will slide downhill very fast. It's the people that you associate with that determine where you're going. You see, if everyone on Monday morning is talking about a soap opera or a particular football game, then if you don't know anything about that, you feel left out, so you feel compelled to learn about that stuff. And in hundreds and thousands of other ways, you try to do and be like and be in the in-group of the people that you're with. So let's say you do. Then 5 or 10 years from now, if you become exactly like them, will you have dramatically increased your income? Will you have dramatically increased the degree to which you contribute back to society? Will you have increased your net worth? What will be the case if you become exactly like the people that you hang with? That's why you need to keep working on dramatically increasing the caliber and the income and the stature and the integrity of those people that you associate with. But it's a bit scary. And so if that's the reason that I became wealthy, then that's the reason you can become wealthy and wealthier. And so I've created something. I've created Mega Partnering Raymond. And Mega Partnering Raymond is a 4-day event, or 3-day, depending on whether you choose the general admission 3-day or the VIP admission 4-day. And it's in Los Angeles. Now, your first thought is, oh my gosh, Los Angeles, too far away. Oh, please. That's the best excuse you've got? I personally have clients flying in from Australia and from New Zealand and from right across Canada and the United States. And that's what I know of. I probably also have clients coming in from the Orient and from Europe, but I know for sure by name those clients are coming in from New Zealand and Australia and right across Canada and the United States. They aren't putting travel in front of their own personal development. You need to have strategic alliances. You need to have relational capital as the top of your strategic agenda for this year, because what worked in 2010 no longer will work. This is a year of enormous tsunami-like changes. And there are people, if you think there are people who got hurt over the last couple of years, you ain't seen nothing like the people who are going to get hurt this year. Now let me say it exactly the same. You ain't seen nothing like how many people are going to skyrocket in their wealth this year. I'm one of them. You're one of them. Be there at Mega Partnering Raymond. The website is, of course, megapartneringraymond.com. In Los Angeles. It's 4 days long for VIP, but not only do you get the extra day on Thursday, that's February 10, the entire thing is February 10, 11, 12, 13. Not only do you get the extra day on Thursday, February 10, but you also get dinner with the superstars and you get photographs. Now, who are the superstars? Who are these special people that I want you to communicate with to get to know better? Well, one is Jay Abraham. You could never, ever on your own get through to him. Why? He's retired. He is absolutely the greatest marketing genius of all time. And there's no way you can reach him. He's already retired. He has agreed to come out of retirement for this particular event. You will never ever hear him live on stage again. You will never for sure have dinner with him. You'll never for sure have photographs with him. This is the last time. He's already retired. He's coming out of retirement just to do this event. J. Abraham, the greatest marketing genius of all time. You may not know the name, but you certainly will know the next name, Gene Simmons, lead singer of Kiss. Now, you might say, what do I want a rock star for? Well, number one, if you have a photograph with a rock star on your desk, boy, does that ever position you. But not only that, he bills himself as a businessman trapped in a rock star's body. You see, just because he's good at singing doesn't mean that that's where he makes his money. He makes money from singing and from his recordings, of course. But he makes far more money from his business dealings and from his licensing. There are Kiss t-shirts, there are Kiss wardrobes, there are Kiss mugs, Kiss calendars, there's Kiss on 1,500 different licensed products. That's where he makes his money. He's going to teach about making money in business. J. Abraham is going to be teaching you the simplest ideas of dramatically increasing your income and net worth and value and marketing skills through his brilliant marketing ideas. And there's half a dozen other geniuses who are going to be there that I don't want to take up time in this video to tell you. But I do want to tell you one thing. I will be there. Now, my income's really high. My net worth's really high. I've already achieved the relationship with some huge, brilliant, world-famous people in the world. Why am I there? Because 2011 is the year to dramatically increase your strategic alliances, increase your relational capital. This is the year to do it. If you don't know how to do it, if you're not exactly sure how to do it, if you don't have the courage to do it, then simply come to megapartneringraymond.com in Los Angeles, February 10, 11, 12, 13 for VIP, and February 11, 12, 13 for general admission. For VIP, it's only $497. You get an extra day on branding and marketing. You get extra FaceTime with the superheroes. You get dinner and you get photographs. For VIP, you get 3 days. You don't get the extra day. You don't get the photographs, and you don't get the extra FaceTime, and you don't get the dinner. So they're both wonderful value, and the VIP is $497. The general admission is only $197. They both rock. They're both fabulous, and I will be there. Now, why am I there? I created the event so that I could be there. You just have to attend. I created the event so that I would be there. It took me a lot extra work than you. You just have to go to the website, megapartneringraymond.com, and click a button. I actually had to spend a fortune to bring these two big shots and several others, and giant hotel rooms and registrars. Cost me a fortune to create this event. For you, a couple $100, few $100, maybe an airfare. It's worth it. Make sure you're there. When I'm on stage, learn from me. When I'm not on stage, approach me. Introduce yourself to me again. Introduce your guest to me, because you'll want to come with guests. Make sure you meet me. I'm happy to be one of the big shots that pull you up, because this is the year. 2011 is the year. You're either going way down or way up this year. Listen carefully. You're either going way down or way up this year. And if you're a client of mine, I want you to go way up. And one way that I know how to do it, and one way that I am doing it, is megapartneringraymond.com. I will see you there.